The link in the chat, you can hit the link. It's letting you hit the link. You hear me now? It's letting you hit the link. I'm gonna put it on mute fast. You good? You hear me? You hear me now? You can hit the link. It's letting you hit the link. See, can you hit the link? Action Jackson, what up? Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it tall. I picked both of them. I bet money on both of them. So I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't really pressed about the fight because they ain't want that's the fight I ain't want to see. The fight I wanted to see was Canelo versus Benavidez and Bud. I wanted to see Bud fight Charlo. If it wasn't Charlo, I wanted to see Bud fight Boots or Virgil. I wanted him to defend his undisputed status, but he never got the opportunity. So we ended up just getting this money grab fight. And a lot of people like it. Me, I don't like it. But hey, whoever like it, hey, it's their type of fight. But I knew it wasn't going to be a pay-per-view fight. You know. But to each his own, man. We're gonna find out tomorrow what it is. But you can tell what kind of fight it is just by the card. The card ass. Ain't no disrespect. The card butt cheeks. The card ass. Look at the commentary. Everybody worry about the judges. The judges judged it both fighters. A couple fights for both fighters, 3 to 4 fights for both fighters. But look at the commentary. The commentary is the key thing. Whole commentary is ESPN top rank. It's top rank ESPN commentary. So, what fair share of fair commentary Canelo's gonna have? You feel me? Nah, but I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it personally. Man, me personally, I'm gonna keep it real. Me personally, but that's Bud walk around weight. You feel me? Like back then when I was growing up, fighters was really fighting and they walk around weight. Like that's his walk around weight. So it's not really a problem on him. That's why I don't know why people keep saying it's gonna be a problem. No, it's gonna be his first time fighting up there, but I ain't gotta be in a problem. Like we 80s babies, man. It ain't a problem with us. And you can tell that motherfucker was like that. Look at him. Look like they was like this when he was giving birth. You know what I mean? That was disrespect. But look at him. Nigga, and then you know how the motherfuckers that be pumping gas in the gas station is strong as shit. They take a hit and they go crazy. Them niggas that clean your car. Them niggas that clean your car. Change the oil. Pump the gas at pump number 3. Start doing push-ups in the corner for $2. Like that when soon he take a hit, that nigga doing all that shit. He multitasking like a motherfucker. He one of them niggas, man. Then you can tell that Canelo, he like a cartel motherfucker. You know what I mean, you can look at him, cartel Nello. You know what I mean, like team what happened to his brother. You, hey my boy, they got cartel Nello and a little baby boy in his joint, the youngest wide receiver in the city. 8 racks. Little baby boy, nice. He got a champion. He got a basketball champion too, man. Baby got his first Pee Wee basketball champion, man. He got a chip. Yeah, but yeah, man. This fight, Snack got him cut up, but I keep telling y'all, look at that right arm. They asking Jackson, I want you to go look at the right arm of Bud Crawford right now. Remember when he took the picture of the boy that he was shaking his hand and his stomach was fat? Look at that right arm. You see the steroid shots on the arm. Then you can go to the Madrimal fight, look at the Madrimal face off and everything. Ain't none of that there. Mm. If it's gonna be decision, he gonna run. But he don't run. That's the whole point. That nigga don't run. That's why I don't know what people be talking about all these boxing skills that his ring guy. He like to fight. Bud like to fight. And you know how Snack gonna give him that advantage. You know, I've been watching this man career for a while, man. You know, and I watched Top Rank fumble the ball with Bud. You know, we could have really found out if Bud really was special. But the people he put that they Top Rank put in front of, he washed them. He got him out of here. So his resume was his resume. When he became undisputed at 140, remember he fought a bunch of nobodies. But everybody was there. You feel me? Top Rank was doing business with Golden Boy at the time. PBC wasn't even thought of yet. Remember Mayweather still over there with Golden Boy. Al Heyman just man. Danny Garcia, Lucas Matisse, Adrian Broner, Mikey Garcia, Lamont Peterson, Brad Selica, Marco Herrera. You know, all of them guys is down there. All of them guys is down there, right? And you couldn't get none of those fights in 2012. You couldn't get none of them fights 2013. You couldn't get none of them fights 2014. Even 2015, before PBC News broke when Mayweather got the 5 fight deal for 150 million. You couldn't get none of them. You couldn't squeeze and got none of them fights in. Then you had the opportunity of the lifetime in 2018 when your contract was finally over. PBC booming. Every fighter getting 10 million a fight. This is a fact. You was making good money with Top Rank. You was. 5 million, 5.5, 6.4, 8.3. That's good money, nigga. That's good money with Top Rank. It's good money with Top Rank. But you made your two biggest paydays dealing with PBC fighters, right? You made one. I mean, you made the 8.4 with Sean Porter fight, right? Which Porter took the dive because they've been knowing you since you was 12, 13 years old. Then with the Spence fight, you made 25, $30 million. Biggest paycheck of your career besides this fight right here, this Canelo fight. On the back end with PBC out here. You get with Turkey fight Madrimov, you made 2.5 million. The point I'm getting at is how 2018 you ducked PBC. Why duck PBC? That's what I want to know. Why did you duck PBC? And what I mean by people like, oh, what he ducked PBC? PBC is a promotional company. Back in 2018, that man had an opportunity to sign with PBC and get all of the fights that he wanted, to get all of the fights that he could have fought Danny Garcia when he still was up and running in his prime, not Porter late in the years, Porter at that time, not Porter that's taking the dive, throwing you the alley oop so you can get the fight that you want. You feel me? You could have got we before Berto was taking his losses, before Robert Guerrero was out of it, before motherfucker what's my Marcos Madonna was out of it. Even when AB was in his prime, you could have still got that fight, bro. You could have still got a Lamont Peterson fight. You feel me? And that would have been a good fight for your career. You and Lamont would have been a tremendous fight. You feel me? But we ain't get none of that shit. Why? Because you ain't come over. You stood on Top Rank side, and when you stood on, you re-signed this soon. That's what's up. What's up? What's up?
Yo, what's up, my boy?
What's up? Let's cook. Let's cook
What's
on
the
these niggas.
word, man? What's the word, man?
You already, man.
I be
You
seeing
already.
you cooking, bro. I be seeing you. I respect it.
He got
Listen,
to,
man.
nigga.
Listen, we gonna start right here. Pitbull gonna beat the dog shit out Lamont.
He is. He gonna steamroll that nigga. He gonna
He
steamroll him.
too small, bro.
Definitely is. Cause I'm gonna be rolling mine. Ain't
The
even cut
pro-
like that.
Bro, Lamont sucked, bro. If Lamont was good, bro, he wouldn't have lost like that to Jamel Herring.
Facts.
You seen what Shakur did to
That's,
him?
that's a
Shakur
fact.
beat the shit out that nigga. That's how you know he sucked. Cause when the last time Shakur beat the shit out of anybody?
We see you see how Richard Hitchenson's trying to call him out. Like I'm giving Lamont
Richardson
too
hit
much credit. Yeah, he
Richardson
called him
hitting.
out like
Yeah, he trying to catch him when he trying to duck Gary.
yeah.
He trying to duck Gary. He don't want to fight Gary.
And he said that's not a legacy fight. I'm like, bro, how they ain't a legacy fight, man? That's a legacy fight between you and Gary. Because
That
y'all
nigga
both
beat you,
champions, but y'all still got history, bro.
and he beat you 3 times already.
But he said it's not a legacy fight. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. He said that the Batista fight is not a legacy fight.
I don't know
Bro,
how in
Herm
those
Dev and
both
Mario,
unification bouts.
which make it legacy fight.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
That nigga crazy though. And why he crazy, man? That's my guy, man. I like Hitchison. And to me, I think he got the power to knock motherfuckers out. Sometimes he just
He don't got
like
the
when it's
style
time
though,
to throw
bro.
that overhand, he just do some nut shit.
Yeah,
He
but
just do some nut shit.
he don't know how to handle pressure all that well either. Because I even seen that footage you had posted with Boots a few years ago. That boy was running.
Yeah, yeah.
That boy was running.
Even even in the Lemons fight, that shit. He even though he won that, but you seen Lemons was in his ass. All pressure
That's why
wasn't that big
I
ass,
think
all pressure.
matter of fact, now that you say that, a bad matchup for Hitchinson would be Pitbull. He shouldn't even want to
Pitbull,
fight
why he gonna
Pitbull.
knock him out?
He's chin
That's
in the
why.
sky.
That's why.
His chin in the sky.
That's why. Yeah, that's why he dug the Matisse.
Oh shit, hold on, I
Matisse
gotta
told him, I
tell
knock
him.
you out. Matisse told nigga, I knock you right out. Definitely told nigga, I knock you right out.
You know what's funny about that Matias shit? I really think Puello win that shit, bro. And I know a lot of niggas disagree with that, but at the same time, bro, he ain't beat the champion. That's just his
I
defense.
do.
His defense is go forward, bro. But if you go back, the higher
Yeah,
punch count was for
if
Puello, the
you gotta
cleaner
make a
shots.
chance. At least if you would have dropped him a couple times, we would have said,
You
all right,
feel
we beat
me?
him.
Of course.
But, a lot of people look at the first half of the fight like, all right, Matisse was. I'm gonna keep it real. It's like they just want to take all of the belts out of PBC fighters' hands, and that's what it looked like. Poyo, he over there with PBC, and it
But
wasn't. Matias ain't whoop his ass, but that shit crazy how they took that belt, man. That's crazy.
wait, hold on. Who is what that nigga name is? Sander Martin signed with. Who he signed with?
Um, I forgot who the main person he signed with, but they
Yeah,
all
his
go through
promoter.
PBC. Yeah, they all
Oh,
go
oh, they
through
all
PBC.
PBC? Okay,
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah,
Cause I was
PBC.
about to say, I'm not gonna lie, like I wanted Puello to win versus Sander Martin, but I ain't gonna lie, Martin low key put it on him, bro.
Yeah, I thought Martin won the fight.
Me too. But
I
I
thought
had
Martin
money
won.
on that shit.
Yeah, I thought Martin won the fight. Yeah, I thought he won the fight. That was a robbery. I thought. Yeah, that was a good fight though. That was all right, John. But Poyo
Nah,
cool though, But
nah, a robbery was motherfucking Adames versus Shiraz. Boy, I can't stand shit like that.
that shit was crazy. Got up there, he did him dirty. And the Rolly versus the old head Barroso fight. Remember? Oh yeah, whoop Rolly ass and rock him.
He put Rolly
That
on his feet, boy. That nigga Rolly was like this, looking
nigga
around.
crazy. But that nigga what?
I
That
think I
nigga
heard
what?
Rolly going to 54.
They say vacating the belt. But that's what he belong at. Then he's strong as shit. But that'll be
He is,
he'll be a
bro.
big name at the end. I won't be surprised he fights Spence.
As a
Yeah,
comeback fight, you just said some
yeah,
shit.
yeah. For a comeback fight, it would because
You just said
they're
some
gonna try
shit.
to make it look easy with Rolly.
Word,
Why?
but you imagine Rolly fuck around park his ass?
He got the power to do it. Rolly got the power to do that shit. Rolly got the power to do that shit. Put him right to sleep.
Me
Right
in
on.
my head, I think Spence need to stay outside the ring. That nigga got too much on his mind. You feel me? He can't, cause the way Terence Crawford did that, man, bro, that shit wasn't never supposed to happen the way it did.
I'm gonna keep it real. I thought Porter beat that nigga. And I was like, damn, if Spence was to fight a pure boxer like a Bud or a Boots or even a Charlo at the time, his own stablemate, it would have been a problem. Even though his two car accidents, I can't use that as an excuse because he fought Porter, he fought Danny Garcia through all of that shit. It still was no problem. He just
Yeah,
met
but
it.
that nigga got in yeah, but he had got in the other car accident on top of that, gang. Gang, that nigga flew out the Ferrari. The
That was
niggas
after the
was
Danny
chasing
fight,
him.
right? Or
That
was
that
that?
was
Or was that? That was before the
the
Danny fight.
no, that was right before the Ugas fight, cause he came back and fought Ugas.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Cause he was
But
he was lined up to fight Manny Pacquiao.
yeah, and all guys beat
Yeah.
Manny and shit.
Yeah, as a late replacement, yeah.
True. Damn.
Thurman gonna
And
do Fundora nasty too. He gonna give him some shit he ain't never seen. I'm
he gonna
talking
put
lateral
Fedor.
footwork,
He gonna
circles around
listen. He
that
gonna
boy.
put Fedor going to college after that. That
Hey.
nigga, that nigga, he
Alright.
signed up for what's that shit called? But Stanford, Harvard, some shit like that. He go to that college. He start this
Harvard.
fall in the winter and shit. Thurman gonna put him out. PBC gonna bubble start him by the end of this year, next year. Watch. The niggas
It's
gonna
funny though
bubble.
that these niggas don't listen, these niggas don't respect PBC and be throwing shade on PBC. But at the
Yeah,
same
you get the
time, but listen, but at the same time, they be fucking with Turkey Ali Sheik, who do the same exact thing Al Heyman doing with just a little bit more money.
But the whole thing is he ain't paying him the money Al Heyman paying him. I post that shit up in my shorts. You made 20. Even when you fought Sean Porter, you still made 8 million. Even with top rank, you was making more money with top rank than you did with Turkey. You made 2.5 fighting Madrimov under Turkey. With top rank, your highest paid was 6.4. With PBC in top rank, you made 8.4. Just with PBC and Al Heyman, for the Spence fight, you made
I'm
25,
on the
30
phone.
million.
Yeah. Nah, yeah,
You made
you right.
like that's crazy. So
That's everything okay?
it was bad cases he do. Like nigga, you came undisputed and you never defend your titles. How the fuck you great? And your resume is shitty. That resume is shitty.
That nigga Canelo asked him, name him one elite fighter he fought. That nigga said Victor Postal. Hey, boy.
Ricky Burns. I said, what the fuck? Like I'm watching it right there, the face off. All top ranked ESPN people. All of them going with Bud. None of them giving Canelo a chance. But Mike Carpenter. But Mario Lopez on and off. But everybody else ain't making no sense. Y'all talk about Canelo. Canelo got the best resume in boxing. What the fuck are these people talking about? Even though he
Hey,
done
I'm
been
tripping.
beaten.
Hey, that nigga Bud looked scared yesterday though, right? That
You
nigga
seen
looked
him?
like yeah, that nigga looked like a bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Seen him? But I watched Bomac. Bomac was scheming because you know that nigga be cheating. That
You
nigga
seen
be
them pick the
cheating.
gloves earlier?
Yeah, I was watching them motherfuckers. I was
They
watching
be
them niggas.
they be trying to frame that shit, bro. Talking about it's all the same
Yeah,
to me. We all got on this bit, man.
my bud should be busted open. And this shit really happening tomorrow, man. Get it. But damn, man, my little motherfucking niece, dude got, man, that shit was crazy.
That's what I was telling you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, player. I seen that shit live, bro. But that boy sat him down, bro. He got up. He wasn't even
Crazy.
talking. He wasn't talking
Yeah.
to the ref though. Like he wasn't showing no initiative to
And
let the
he,
ref know, like I'm finna go
he
get
that.
this nigga.
And he that. But the
If
crazy
he,
thing is that, no, it's a video I post when Boots knocking out a person with a body shot and with an overhand, that it was him. And same punches, man. Same fucking punches, man. Same punches. And like I tell my son the same thing, like you gotta be careful. You know, you always gotta keep your guards up. Because one thing I learned about these like the youth in the gym, even some fighters, they get gassed out too fast. But y'all be trying to do too much in one round, y'all get gassed out too fast. Second round comes, you dropping your hands. Now you going to war when you ain't got to go to war. It's a big ass ring. Y'all just stuck in one spot doing all nut shit. Come on, you got to use the ring. Be a technician. You got to turn the fight into your fight. Don't fight they style.
the thing is, these boys don't got no gas tank.
They
Cause if
don't.
you really look at it, it's supposed to be high paced the whole fight.
They ain't got no gas tank. They don't. And my son, that motherfucker was fighting at 180, and he's small. You feel me? He just was heavy set. Because he was eating like he got into his other coach was
Ajo,
bullshit, so he took a
ajo
vacation,
con
got into
gandules,
movie.
nigga.
Yeah, but that nigga's a monster. I'm gonna show you some shit. His other champions that he won. And then he won the belt. It was he got this one in the tournament. Then he won the title.
What's that right there? Let me see.
Got this one from the Keystone, Pennsylvania, John. Champion.
Okay.
He won this one to become the Pennsylvania Golden Glove Eastern champion. This was his second title. Then his third title, that's when he had got a belt. I mean, but he was putting in work. But soon he dropped down to 147. Cause like I was telling him, I said, son, once you start dropping down to your original weight, these motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to handle your power. Why? Because these niggas gas out too fast. So by the second, third round, you're gonna be putting these niggas down. And what happened? Hit them niggas with body shots, they couldn't take it.
All right, so
Start
let me ask you
dancing.
something. What he walk around at?
Right now, because he had a little minor setback, he had 154, 158,
But fighting
but
that
he could
welter, right?
now shit, I'm trying to get him down to 140. You feel me? Because he could have
Ooh,
been down there, but he just partying, doing a little setback shit, and a little vacation. He wanna how kids be want to party and shit, so
you sure he
he
got the
came
frame for that
in.
though? 140
Huh?
could kill him, bro. I said 140 could kill him.
Man, my son like 5'7", he cool. 5'6", 5'7", he at the right side. 140 be cool for me. Between 140, 147, you feel me? 154, they too strong for him at 154. Because once them niggas rehydrate, they gonna be too strong for him. But because them niggas,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
them niggas gas tanks is kind of a little more better than the kids that's coming out
that's what
of
I'm saying. That's whenever your son get in there, start looking like Roberto Duran and taking them niggas in the waters they ain't never
the.
been in. You feel me? Start beating the shit out them in the late rounds. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
funny thing that that's how that nigga be fighting. That's how he be looking at sparring.
Yeah,
He just
bro.
beat his ball up, had a nigga go
It's
through
all
the
good,
system.
nigga.
He beat the
You know what
dog
I'm
break out
saying?
the
We get
ball.
our bread. Hey, we eat later. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? We eat later. Word.
Antonio Tarver, bias as shit. Mark Kringle, bias.
Nigga, Sean Porter
Bias.
bias. You been seeing what
Roy
he's saying?
Jones, bias. Adrian Andre Ward, bias. Everybody biased. Everybody biased.
Tim Bradley, another bias nigga.
Everybody, yo. I'm like, damn, man, y'all niggas
Word,
don't give
bro.
this man not one chance. His resume is stacked. He done seen it all. That's why you see how he checked Max Kellerman yesterday. Like, nigga, boxing bigger than everything, bro. Boxing ain't going nowhere.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't even miss Max,
You know,
bro. Get that nigga the fuck back
he
out of
fucking
here,
it
bro.
up.
That nigga sound
That
corny
nigga
up
was dick
there.
eating like a motherfucker yesterday, man. I'm like, damn.
Word.
The Canelo had to check that nigga. He talking bad about boxing. Nigga, UFC ain't bigger than boxing. Ain't nothing wrong with boxing. Them niggas just trying to they
Word.
trying to turn boxing into the UFC and it ain't gonna work. Cause you gonna fuck these fighters pay up. And these fight nah, fuck no. Cause y'all ain't even paying them.
Yo, all jokes aside, how you see this shit going tomorrow?
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
I've been I've been trying to think about it, but I
I'm
can't
good on
even wrap my head
FanDuel.
around the shit.
On
I know.
FanDuel, I bet it on both of them niggas. I bet both of them to go the distance and I bet both of them to knock each other out. I'm a win-win situation out because I don't care about the fight. But I know Bud. I know
Nah, yeah.
you feel me? I would like for instance, right? You see how everybody be like, yo, Canelo cheated. They talk all this PED shit. But he beat the case. Munguia just beat his PED case. All of them niggas beat that shit. But Bomac, you didn't. In 2014, but American, your whole team, your whole camp says positive for PEDs. None of y'all beat that shit. You got suspended. American got suspended for 2 years. That's why we ain't see him fight. That's when he came back and fight. He ended up fighting Bud, but that was like 2016 and shit, 2017. He ended up fighting Bud. When he came back off his suspension, and then Bud moved up the welterweight because in 2015 y'all go to Victor Conte route because why he's going to cover y'all shit up, and then your gloves.
Now that you say something, Amir Khan was really the alley
Yeah,
oop.
but American like that nigga like he was already washed when Bud fought him. He was already damaged good.
Yeah.
Canelo
You ain't see what Canelo did to him?
the
Phew.
murdered that nigga. From what Danny did
Yeah,
and
hit that nigga
everybody
with a
else did
dumb
to
right.
Canelo, from the start to the finish, from Danny to Canelo, that shit was over. Then no well, Bud, okay, that shit was nasty too, but he was already damaged good.
Yo, bro, I always thought Thurman would have beat Bud. My opinion.
That would have been a good fight. He could have. He could have.
I al- I
Thurman
always,
could have.
bro,
Cause I'm gonna be real,
bro, Thurman.
Bud, he ain't special, man. That nigga ain't special. I ain't never seen him do nothing special. I ain't hating on him or nothing. It's just the fights out.
Nah. I know what
It's
you
the fights
saying.
out.
Niggas just,
He ain't
bro,
doing nothing special.
niggas only know about him cause of Spence though, bro. You gotta remember that. You feel me? Niggas only know about him cause
He beat.
Spence. So it's like at the end of the day, these niggas don't even know what's going on. But me, I say Thurman because look, Thurman, what he got? He got punching power in both hands, knockout artist. And what else he got? The best
Mhm.
feet, better feet than
Nice
Crawford.
feeling.
Better feet than Crawford in their prime.
It
Come on,
is.
bro. Way better
It
feet than
is.
Crawford. And I'm gonna tell you this: he also beat Pacquiao, but they gave it to Pacquiao. They should have gave it to Pacquiao again with Barrios.
Mm-hmm.
But
Power in both
that's
hands.
another
Too.
thing. But yeah, bro.
One time was down there.
Bro, lateral movement.
Oh man, that one time was mopping shit. Thurman was mopping shit, and that's what I'm saying. 2018, Bud could have signed with PBC, but he didn't. That nigga ducked them niggas. He ducked all them niggas. Why? Because all them niggas was in E prom. Earl Spence before the car accidents. Mikey Garcia, Lamont Peterson. Lucas Matiste, Keith Thurman.
Bro,
Uh,
you wanna know how I could prove to niggas Spence wasn't at his best? Like if niggas don't even want to believe the car accident shit because when you go bringing up the car accidents, everybody starts saying, "Oh, Bud got shot in the head, this, that, and the third." But look, bro, that's not the same Spence that was in the ring working with Floyd,
fuck
giving
no.
Floyd a run for his money. You see what I'm saying?
Fuck no. All you gotta
And we
do is
know
look at
that.
when once Spence stepped on the motherfucking podium just to walk for his ring entrance, you can look at his eyes. That nigga eyes was glossy as shit. His eyes was glossy
What you said?
when he
What you said? That what they slipped him? What they
that shit
slipped
that
him?
nigga Floyd probably slipped that nigga a Mickey or something. They had to rub something on him. But when you rewatch the fight, I want you to rewatch it. Right before they call his name, he step out right before he walk out to the motherfucking ring. You see his eyes glossy as shit, like he high as shit, like he drunk something or he high.
Bro, I knew that nigga was
That nigga
high.
was gone, man.
I, I, I thought he was drunk. Cause you know that nigga
Yeah,
alcoholic.
that nigga was gone, man. And that wasn't the Spence that we all know. That's why they say he don't fuck with Derrick James like that. He got a lawsuit on Derrick James. I don't know how true that
You
is.
know,
But yeah, word is he got a lawsuit on Derrick James. That's why he ain't fucking with him. They was trying
you know
to
who else?
backdoor. And Derrick James probably did backdoor that nigga. Derrick James, he looked like a shiesty nigga. All right.
they say the feds finna get Errol ass too.
You know, more top rank niggas.
Oh yeah, I remember you had said that shit. Now that's crazy, cause I ain't never even hear about
Yeah.
that.
Even in that indictment I was telling you about, why top rank, why ESPN dropped top rank, that's gonna be a good fight tomorrow. Fernando Vargas Jr. and the bull Colin.
I got I got
I got
Vargas.
Vargas too. A white boy on put him dead.
Callum Watts look big though.
He
That
did.
white boy look big though, don't he?
But
Yeah.
Vargas was sparring boots. He was sparring boots.
And Crawford.
Yeah. I just was watching the fight hype interview. Them niggas love boots. They was like, yo, we just was sparring boots. His dad was like, yo, that fucking kid and is a fucking monster. And that's when Vargas Jr. thanked me. I said, oh, he gonna fuck white boy up. Ain't no disrespect. But that's great work. As long as you
Alright.
can feel those type of punches and how that nigga hitting, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing to you. Cause you done seen it all. That's why I say with Canelo, just by Canelo sparring boots, he done seen it all. He done seen it all. You got Boots, Yo, Blast Foul Saint, motherfucker, K Davis. You got them other two heavyweights you had. Then the young boy, what's his name? Leon, some shit like that. Cuban boy, bald headed boy. That nigga nasty.
Didn't he have Frank Sanchez in his camp at one point
Yeah,
too?
he be punching on Frank Sanchez. He still come to the camp. But it's this new young boy he got. Something called Leon.
You seen a, a Jeet Cavallard beat the dog shit out Frank Sanchez.
Yeah.
People be sleeping on a Jeet though. I really fuck with him. I think he coming up for sure.
Yeah. Everybody like him.
Yeah, I like the body work he put on. Shit is nasty.
Gonna be a good fight right here. We talking about it.
Which one that is? Who you got in that Lester Martinez and then Billy? I got Lester.
Yeah, let's look big and confident, man. I was watching him. That face off, it looked like he took it.
One thing I don't like,
Cause I had him Billy, but it looked like he took him Billy soul in that face off yesterday. Like real rat. It looked like he took his soul. Like how he just sat back and
Yeah, the only thing.
walked up, smiled at him, and just looked at him. It's just a certain stare. And that nigga a French nigga. Like he just took a soul from that motherfucker. I was like, damn man, this nigga gonna get his ass with me. I'm about to go with Lester.
Yeah. Who else on the card? I ain't gonna lie, the card ain't
The
really
car
ain't really
ass.
good, but
The car ass. I'm gonna keep it real. The car
yeah,
ass. The car ass.
for sure, bro.
Shit, the Benavides car better than your car.
That's, and that one free.
Mm-hmm.
This one free too. That shit on
And probably
Netflix.
motherfucker. The Virgil fight. We gonna see who gonna be on that card. Mm. But
I know you said Virgil Duck Boots.
yeah, I want to see who gonna be on the Boots card. I got my son on. I'm gonna see he do something like get 2, 3 interviews for me. But yeah, they going down that joint. But dang it. Yeah, Virgil dug fucking boots. Listen, before Virgil got sick, he was supposed to fight Stanley Otis 3 times. Supposed to fight Virgil 3 times.
There you
They
go.
ducked the whole. They ducked. Go on here.
There you go. It's been a long time coming.
What's up?
What's up, bro?
What's up? What's up?
Hey, keep cooking though. Hey, you was talking about Virgil. Yeah, he did duck standing on it. He did duck Boost talking about health issues. Now all of a sudden you want that smoke.
Yeah.
That nigga did almost
Man,
die
ain't
though,
nobody trying
bro.
to hear that
That
shit.
nigga did almost.
You don't hear that, man.
That nigga faked the
That nigga had every
death.
opportunity to fight Boost at 147. He ran out the damn division.
Fuck he did. Then you come back and fight Maurice Hooker. Come
Right,
on.
right.
Come on.
And then actually thought he
So
did
how
something.
y'all feel? Okay, okay. All right, I see. Nah, I for sure know what y'all talking about. But how y'all feel about Turkey saying Boots wanted tune-up fights whenever he sent that fight off of the Virgil and Virgil don't
Well,
sign
like
it?
I tell everybody, he ain't got to be Errol Spence. Errol Spence, the only fight I ever heard say he don't take tune-up fights.
Yeah. But Boots ain't taking the tuna. He's
Yeah,
fighting
but
a
look,
number 2
but
ranked
look,
fighter because he
bro,
couldn't
you
fight
gotta
he
stop.
couldn't fight Calais.
That's something you gotta stop too. That's something you gotta stop too. You talking about number 10 rank. Nigga, Jake Paul is number 14 rank. Is Jake Paul somebody?
But the
Come
boy's
on,
the
bruh.
IBO
We can't
champion.
go here talking about no
The boy's the
rankings.
IBO champion. Everybody else's book. You feel me? Everybody else's book. He couldn't fight Therese because Therese already had a fight with the guy that was ranked number 1. So
Yo,
the only fight he
yo.
could have got was that one.
All jokes aside, name me one of Lima fights.
What happened?
I said name. Boy,
I'm
I
gonna
know
name
how you
you.
niggas get by Philly, boy. That's
Go ahead. You said name you one fighter Boots fought.
no,
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 one
no, no,
fighter.
no, 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 no.
I
One fighter, Lima fought, nigga. One fighter, Lima fought.
Nah, man, I named the ranked fighters, man. The nigga fought all ranked fighters. You feel me? He fought all ranked fighters. Even when he went the IBF route, the first IBF fight he had
Come
was
on.
who? Sergey
Ranked
Lipin and
hundred?
the IBF
Ranked
champ.
hundred? Ranked hundred.
I
You
mean,
feel me?
to the defense
Mm-hmm.
of this offense, can I say this to the defense of that? What is a
Yeah,
tune-up?
What's up?
A tune because he said who has the guy that Boots finna fight? Who has he fought? But he literally just said that he asked that Boots asked Turkey for a tune-up. So 9 times out of 10, when you fight somebody that's a tune-up or somebody that's not on the elite level, how would you know who they are or who they fought? Because that's the whole purpose of it being the tune-up. He's not trying to go in there and
yeah,
fake the top guy right off rip. He wants somebody that he can gain from. So at the end, or gain with. So at the end of the day, I don't expect to know who that tune-up guy be or who this tune-up guy is. And I mean, I believe all facts you said he the IBO champion. I didn't know that. So, but at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time,
yeah.
he's not on the elite level for me to know who the fuck he has faced
Mm-hmm.
in his past. You know, so I'm
I
not
feel
really
you.
worried about who he has fought. I'm just more worried about my fighter going out there getting the job done. And after he gets the job done, see what next. See if we can get that fight with Xander for the WBO. See if we can see what we can put together to get in the ring with Fundora, or if Virgil do become a champion, to see if we can get in the ring with him. But right now, to defend Boots on that, you're not supposed to know who this guy has beat with him being a tune-up for you. Does that make sense?
Mm. Yeah,
That
yeah.
does make sense, but at the
That
same
that make a lot
time,
of sense.
go, go
But
ahead.
but you know, the nigga ranked number 10. You feel me? He's a ranked fighter. So
All right, look,
ranked
all jokes
fighters.
aside, everything y'all saying, checking out. But look, this my thing. If the man Virgil done ran from Boots at 147 a few times, how y'all saying, bro? This man could be
Listen, I'm gonna ask a lot of
even
people, right?
easier work at
Listen,
154, and that shit gonna take him to the top.
we
Beating
all know,
Virgil right
right?
away, that's gonna give him way more money. What's up?
Before Virgil fought Bowichuk, was Bowichuk popping like that? We know he was a
Nope.
nigga that was getting knocked out, fighting nobody. Nobody ain't know. So after the
Nope.
Virgil fight.
Yeah, but we knew he was knocking everybody the hell out.
But nobody ain't know him. Just listen, just like the Madrimov. No, we ain't know who the fuck Madrimov was. Remember, Charlo was the undisputed champion. He just moved up just to go fight this nigga. Remember, the IBF stripped him, gave it to Timzu. Then Bakram beat Timzu and became the champion. But everybody else was champions because Charlo was stripped for all of his titles. Why? Because he moved up to fight Canelo. Then that fake case happened and shit. Then when Bud and this nigga was fighting Madrimov, it was for the intern. And all of a sudden, the night of the fight, Charlo was stripped for the WBA, and the shit became on recess. Then they became full champion after that. That shit was all wicked and crazy. But we all know who was the main nigga at 154 because it was Charlo. Nobody beat him. He was undisputed. Nobody beat him. He just got stripped for all the titles, you know? And you just watch a bunch of emo champs come out of nowhere, except for Bachram, because like I said, he beat Tim Zoo, because Tim Zoo was the first emo champ at 154. And everybody else was rewarded the
Tim
same.
Zoo.
That makes a lot of sense.
Mhm.
That makes a lot of
It's
sense. You
real
know what I'm
shit.
saying? If everybody booked up, who do y'all expect him to fight? And then if he asks for a tune-up
Mhm.
and they give him a tune-up, y'all got a problem with it. Everybody ain't got to be Errol Spence.
Mhm.
Errol Spence the only fighter that talks like that. Nigga, Crawford moved
Yep.
up and got an opportunity. Granted, he took advantage of it. Them niggas went on the table when
Mhm.
Boots moved up.
All right, so
And the
look,
crazy thing about
so
Spence, though,
now I'm
that's real shit about Spence, because he just came in from car accident and ain't take no tuna, went straight to Daniel, went straight to Uga.
But
That's
that's on Errol
crazy.
Spence. You can't blame that on Boots. Like, because other fighters ain't got to be like that just because he like that. Because I ain't never heard
Yeah.
nobody say that, bro. Like, you can't tell me Conor McGregor and Andre Berto and motherfucking all them other niggas Floyd Mayweather fought wasn't tune-ups. You can't say some of the niggas Crawford fought wasn't tune-ups. All them niggas wasn't on no elite level.
nah, I'm gonna tell you that them niggas suck, bro.
That
I'm
wasn't
gonna
his
keep it
ass.
real, because look, at the same time when he fought Birdo, he was ducking Thurman.
So why you never defended your undisputed status? That's the crazy thing. You become undisputed just to drop the shit. You got to
Right.
defend it. You got to show people you the best. You got to show people you the best. You've been a
He finna do the same thing this
top
time. If he beat
first
Canelo,
title
he's
ever
not
in
staying
the
at
WBA.
158. He gonna drop it again.
Son. Shit. Say I did it. I'm the best. No, defend the undisputed status. Like in a way, like he defends his titles. Usyk defends his title. Canelo defending his title. These are niggas defending their undisputed status and winning. and winning. This is why they become pound for pound. We understand you did something that nobody ain't did, but Tio did do it because he came 2-time lineal just like you. But at the end of the day, it's still you ain't doing none of the shit that they're doing. So how the fuck you the best when 140 you became it? You fought a nobody to become undisputed. But you still had opportunities to fight Mikey Garcia because once you became undisputed at 140, you vacated your titles. Then Mikey Garcia became a champion. Sandor Martin and all these other motherfuckers became AV. All these other niggas started to become champions. Then at 147, when you became it, Boots became your mandatory again. Virgil became your mandatory. Stanionis was your mandatory because he's the WBA regular. You feel me? And I guess at that time Barrios would have been your mandatory. So you became undisputed just to drop it and duck all four of them fighters to go fight a nigga named Madrimov that nobody knows. It's a tune-up fight. Nobody knows. And you want us to and you got the world to hype up
10
his
fights too.
amateur background. His amateur background. Which he fought no fucking body. And you want us to talk about his amateur background, which is bullshit. Because y'all always talk about people that ain't got no experience, but y'all hype this nigga up so much. And he was ass. Then when Virgil fought him, let's be real, Virgil beat the dog shit out of him. Virgil beat the dog shit
Yo,
out of
yo.
him.
Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Y'all already know it was good cooking with y'all boys, man. I'm gonna fuck with
Right,
y'all
man.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we pull up.
Nah,
Uh,
Yeah, but all
alright.
facts you cooking though, that's real.
yeah, it's real shit though. Like that, I mean.
And at the
And
same
like
time,
Bub beginning.
what
Go
you say,
ahead,
bro?
cuz. Go ahead, cut.
Nah, I was gonna say, and not to take nothing away from Bud because I want him to be successful tomorrow night. But at the same time, it's like
Yeah.
you had a 3-time undisputed in another division as well. You didn't have to take this for 3-time undisputed. After you fought Marjamov or before you
Mm-hmm.
fought Marjamov, you still had boots on the table. Well, not after, before you fought Marjamov, you had boots on the table to become 3-time undisputed in 2 times in the same weight division. But I mean, yeah, you went up and fought for another division, but what would have been a better competition? Like I ask people all the time, Marjamal or Boots. Boots would have been better competition, and you was fighting for more. You was
Way
fighting for
better.
3 times undisputed, other than just becoming a one belt holder at another division. So it was a lot more on the line. And win, lose, or draw,
Right.
you're still creating another star in Boots Ennis. Because just like when Canelo lost to
Mm-hmm.
Floyd, Canelo became a star after that. His career didn't get diminished, but you actually
Facts.
you put on a Mexican. You was put on your own race if you would have did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Crawford would
Facts.
have ended Boots' career. It could have elevated Boots' career.
Mm-hmm. That's
Does
real
that make
shit.
sense though, all that?
That's real shit though.
Huh?
I
I don't
said
know,
what
it's
you were
cutting out
saying
on me.
was real shit though.
Yeah, like
I
because
mean,
I don't know, it keeps cutting out on me
go
or
ahead.
something. Because if you look at it, it's like going back to the point that you made. When are you going to
Mm-hmm.
defend undisputed? Even at this division now, like the point you was just making, you're not going to defend it.
Yeah.
So where do you go from here?
Mm-hmm.
And Turkey has already stated in the interviews that I'm seeing that he got other fights lined up for you. So if that's the case, all them guys that you bypassed to go and fight Canelo, you could have fought them before you got to Canelo, just like you gave Marjamal a chance before you got to Canelo. You didn't have to
Facts.
fight no other fight before Canelo. You chose to fight Marjamal, so you could have chose to fight Boots, Charlo, and all the rest of them. Win, lose, or
And for
draw.
Boots, Charlo, Virgil. Boots, Charlo, Virgil, Keith Thurman would have made you
Right.
200 million. And
Right.
that's a fact.
Instead of just trying to get it in one lump
And that's a
sum.
fact. And that's a fact. And you would have had 4 great fights and some. And so you probably would have made and so you could have still had the Bachman fight. Could have still had the Fendora fight. Could have still you could have still got the Canelo fight. Could have still got the Canelo fight. He would have still got that. You would have had 5, 6 fights lined up. 7. If you would have counted Tim Zoo, because Tim Zoo still gonna make money with you. And it's all good fights. All good
Crawford
fights.
just don't understand that he didn't need Turkey or nobody else after he beat Errol Spence. He could have held the network down on his own. See, instead of going with Turkey, he should when he beat Errol Spence, he had the blueprint at that point to say, hey, I'm gonna take over Top Man, I'm gonna take over Showtime, I'm gonna take over whatever one that was more lucrative, and you're gonna give me 4 to 5 fights where, like you said, Virgil, Boots, Keith Thurman, Brian Norman, whoever those 4 to 5 guys, Charlo, whoever they was gonna put in Tim Zoo, front door. You got so many guys you could have threw right there in the fucking mix for him, and he still could have got all that money. And then now the Canelo fight, him and Canelo up there for $200 million a piece. And he has fought everybody, so you can't say he only got one name like Errol Spence, which he really does. Come on, man.
Right.
John Porter, who already wasn't at the top of his level at the time. He was pretty much done.
But I'm gonna be real with you. And to me, I thought Porter took the dive because he ain't hurt Porter. You feel me? And then how Kenny just stopped it. I'm like, Kenny, you knew Bud since he was 12 years old. Like you trying to
Right,
throw the oop? That's what you trying to do? Like, cause he didn't hurt your son. His son was beating
right,
him the majority of the fight. Like, you watching the fight, he didn't hurt your son.
right.
So
Through
you
10
figure,
rounds,
all
Sean
right,
Porter
it's
wasn't getting just demolished.
you feel me? Like he wasn't hurt, none of that. He was doing like it was a good fight. It was a good fight. I mean, I thought Sean was winning the fight. You know, but Bud did pulled it off by Kenny doing the Sean taking a dive. To me, I thought Sean took a dive. That's what I thought, just to get the Spence fight. And he got the Spence fight. You know, it happened. And you made 25 million with Al. You made good money with Al on the back end. You can't complain about that. You gotta love it. You can't complain about that. And now look, you go over there and fight Madrimov saying Turkey paying all this money, you made 2.5. It's a fucking big difference. It's a 20 million and a big change difference. You feel me? Like, come on, man. In 2018, you could have fought, you could have went to PBC and got all the fights you wanted. Fucked it up. When you got over there in 2023, came undisputed. You could have stood over there, got 3, 4 fights in, fucked it up. And this is gonna be a money grab, man. Lose or draw. You won, you gonna retire. Just to say you was the best. Which you wasn't, because you ain't gonna defend your title. You
I don't think he's
lose,
gonna retire
you
because,
are
again,
gonna
like I said, Turkey said he got more fights for him.
yeah, because he gonna duck the rest of the fighters at 168.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
you know what I
Exactly.
mean? And Turkey got, and like Turkey said he got different plans for you. So if Crawford, if you win undisputed at 168, you know you got Shiraz next. Shiraz is going to become undisputed. You feel me? And Turkey want that man to become undisputed because Shiraz is the winner of this fight. But Shiraz won Canelo. You feel me? And
But
Canelo
don't
got about
Canelo got a
3, 4
rematch
fight deal.
clause?
I think so. Which 9 times out of 10 he does. But I thought he got a 3. I think he got a 4 fight deal with him. So you know that 4 fight deal, that shit can be Shiraz, Benavidez, which is Bud right now, Bud, Shiraz, Benavidez, and it could be a rematch. Or Bivol, you feel me?
Yeah.
So we'll wrap. I don't know. I don't know how this 4 fight deal with Canelo gonna be. But that rematch, I think it's a rematch clause. Definitely is.
Damn, Houston beating the shit out of Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah, I got about yeah. I've been losing my ass off on FanDuel, man. These
Damn.
motherfuckers, man, don't be keeping up.
Hey, I was fast you. I was gonna ask you who you got in that cool boy Oshaki fight.
That's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a good fight.
Right,
No, I'm gonna always be biased. I'm gonna go with Cool Boy. You know, I'm gonna always go
right.
with Cool Boy. But Shaggy ain't. Yeah, Shaggy nice.
That shit gonna be a good ass fight all the way
Shaggy
through.
nice. And if it goes I'm gonna keep it real. If it goes the distance, I'd be a little surprised. I'd be a little surprised. 'Cause I got somebody getting knocked out. I don't know who. I don't know who. 'Cause I got to be in a great fight. You know, if it
Hey,
goes the
so
distance, I got Cool Boy.
how do you feel about Cool Boy coming back off of the loss though? Do you think he can maintain? He done won a
Coming back
title.
off the road.
You know, he lost the
Now
anyway, and he came back and won the title. Do you think he can keep this momentum going, or do you think it's getting close to the end of his career?
Nah, I'm gonna be real about him taking that loss, coming back. He looking good, man. He
Right,
looking good, you know. And he handled it well. He handled it well. You know, look at him now, champ.
right,
You feel me? Look at him now. You know, he handled it very well. You feel me? He just learned that, you know, he was it's his pride. You feel me? You unified champ. Why the fuck you going to Japan? I got the belts. Come to Philly and fight me. Come to New
right,
York and fight me. Come to Vegas and fight me. You got to come over here and fight me. I'm already unified. I got the titles. You got to come beat me. You beat me, you undisputed. You feel me?
right.
And look, you went over there. Your dad bitched about the gloves. Yo, the gloves ain't right. I don't care. I still fight. And look what happened. But you got over there a couple days, not even a week, like 3, 4 days early and shit. I mean, that's when Brian Norman Jr. said he talked to Cool, and that's when he went over there like 3 weeks to a month early, some shit like that. But that that make a lot of sense. But he was too. It was too much like pride. It was too much pride. But if Cool Boy would have been on his shit and played his cards right and had anyway come over here, he would have had better chances. He
And
would have
you
had
know,
better chances.
anyway, fight for undisputed Sunday. And Crawford undisputed Saturday. Anyway, undisputed Sunday.
Then anyway already got a fight already lined up in December
Well, you know, he
with
fight
Japan versus.
tomorrow. I mean, he fights Sunday.
I know. Like, I know he fight Sunday. That's why I was like, damn, this nigga fight Sunday and he already got a fight in December lined up. That's crazy. So,
He
yeah, he
also
gonna put pain on this, gonna let the boy wants to die. You think David Benavidez gonna knock Anthony Yardy out?
Yeah,
That's
he
why
got
they
a
gave
he
him the
got a
fight.
strong possibility late in the fight. If he don't knock him out, it's gonna go to the wire. But I got David Benavidez
Yeah.
outboxing him anyway. I really got David Benavidez
I
stopping
got
him by
David.
the ninth round.
Yeah, I got him by stoppage. That's why I think they gave him that fight so he can get a stoppage, so he can look good at 175, hype himself up, give him the Bivol or Bitterly fight, and Kurt. I mean, see how that shit go. But I got Benavidez beating them guys too. But it
It's hard
depends
to
how.
be it's hard to beat David Benavidez right now.
I just want to know how he gonna deal with Bitterly punch. You feel me? Because Bivol
He
dealt
stay
with it, you know.
outside.
So I know Benavidez. That nigga a tough Mexican, so I know he can deal with that shit.
Right.
You know, Mexican motherfuckers, they be tougher than a motherfucker.
It's hard to beat David Benavidez right now. He got all the momentum in his corner.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta really show David Benavidez you can beat him within inside of 12 rounds to beat him right now. It's hard to beat him. His confidence level is through the roof right now. He
Yeah,
just started now. If Tank back out of boxing, that's
yeah.
all PBC got is him.
They do. Because they thought they was
Uh,
gonna get boots at that standing Unis fight. Like, damn, that's your last fight with Eddie. We gonna give you the standing Unis fight to come over here. I thought Boots was gonna go over there.
See, that's what people don't understand. You don't need an American in boxing. You can be set with a Mexican, especially a Mexican American.
Yeah.
David Benavidez is Mexican American. Man, Al Hammond and the whole sport of boxing will lean towards him, and he'll be the next Canelo. That's what people failing to realize.
Yep.
I'm telling you, they'll push Tank out the way. They got David Benavidez. That's
Yep.
what people failing to
They
realize.
going.
That's why I know his confidence level is at a different high right now.
He getting paid money too. He getting paid good money to
Good money.
fight.
Good money. He a real ball.
And when the motherfuckers say Benavidez, you know, everybody come out. Everybody come out. He bring everybody out.
Right. That's why they was
So
trying to
niggas
match him
see
up on the
everybody.
Tank's card, because if anything happened to Tank, they was gonna already fill them shoes with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what was going on. That's why you kept seeing it was co-main events with him and Tank at the end of everything. At first, David Benavidez wasn't on no Tank cards, you know. So
That
you could tell how that shit was
that shit
going.
shocked me when I seen them in the card. That shit shocked me when I seen them in the pink card. I'm like, damn,
Right.
you're a main event. But then now by you saying that, you seen that they was passing that flag. They was trying to pass that. That tried. They did pass the torch
They
because he got
passed
his
that.
own. He got his own
Right.
fan base. And I mean, he got his own fan base, and he got two countries representing him, America and Mexico. No, they love Benavidez. Everybody love that motherfucker.
Man, I can't wait till tomorrow night, my nigga. It's gonna go down. This shit finna get real, boy.
Yeah, man.
And it's crazy. I hope Netflix don't be on no bullshit. You remember the Jake Paul shit?
Yeah.
How
How
I
that your
kept
facts,
buffering and shit.
how that shit was good, that shit dropped. Yeah. They better not.
I pray
They
to
better
God it
not
don't
do
be on
that.
no bullshit, because everybody can watch it as long as you got a subscription with them. And who don't have a Netflix subscription? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might have been better if they put that shit on
Yeah.
pay-per-view so everybody can see it, man. I pray to God they don't
Yeah.
have no
Yeah.
buffering and all that dumb shit.
If you would have been way better. You would have did better numbers. You would have seen like you know Canelo numbers gonna always be Canelo numbers. You know,
Right,
that's why I
regardless.
say Top Rank dropped the ball with Bud, because Bud, the pay-per-view star, y'all just dropped the ball with him. Y'all just ain't believing in his
Right.
shit. And that's fucked up. But I ain't hear the shit on his career nothing, man.
But see, I
Niggas
think
would have been a better
ESPN knew
way.
they was losing that Top Rank knew they was losing that contract with ESPN before they lost it.
Mm.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I really think they knew a year before they lost that contract, because again, you weren't even trying to hold on to Shakur and Terence Crawford, who they knew would
Facts.
not lose by this time of their career.
Facts. Facts. You wasn't trying to sign them for shit. You seen how they
Right.
played court, had them people leaving out the door. Like that was
Right.
corny. That boy sold that joint out. Then y'all pay these people to leave out these seats. Like, come on, that shit was corny.
That shit was crazy as fuck, bro.
And y'all ain't even
I think
in
that's
there
why
to
they want to
fight.
give Tito that big money, because they knew this shit was coming. Tito worked the bag, man.
That's why,
But they weren't going to give it to him because they knew that this shit was coming.
Teal was
They knew.
exposing them niggas.
Right.
Teal was exposing them
That's
niggas,
why I
man.
believe what he was saying now. At first, I wasn't believing that shit. Now it all makes sense what he was saying.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't want to give him no big
Yeah.
money.
He was exposing them.
They
That
probably,
made a
everybody
lot of sense.
that's still under that's under them right now, that should have been able to get the opportunity, are probably still getting paid. And if they would have gave Shakur Stevenson more than 15 million for 3 fights, if they would have gave Teofimo Lopez more money for this amount, you know what I'm saying? Then it would have backfired in their face, because they probably would have had to pay them, and they don't even have a network no more. So I'm telling you, I guarantee you, Tito won't lie
But you
about that shit.
wanna know what's so crazy is because Bud ain't know nothing about back end money, right? He always knew about upfront, and he always got 5 million, 6 million upfront by Top Rank. And I was like, yo, the back end money is more. So when the back end money came and he made 25 to 30 million with Al, he was like, what the fuck?
Right.
That's when the lawsuits end up kicking in. But these motherfuckers like, yo, y'all been robbing us this whole
Been
time.
robbing them.
Y'all been robbing us. We can check at the end of the fight on this back end thing, but y'all eat off it millions of dollars and you don't give me nothing but just upfront money. That shit like a bonus when I can be eating more. That shit just was crazy. But he learned off that, but still end up getting into a tight situation now you with Turkey making lesser money. Like, bro, you with a whole Saudi government. You're not with one person, you with a government, bro. You getting money with a government. Ain't no disrespect. Shout out to the Saudi Arabian government and shit, but it's not like you eating with a promoter, you eating with a fighter. I mean, you eating with a just, just a big entity corporation. Nigga, you dealing with a government. You know what I mean? You ain't dealing with Matchroom and Eddie, Bob Aram, Top Rank, motherfucking Frank Warren and Queensberry, K2 and them motherfuckers. Nigga, you dealing with a government. That's a whole different story. You dealing with the prince.
Whole different ball
And
game.
that shit gotta be on point. I just hope they don't make this match like a WWE joint. Like how they make Bitter and Bibble situation.
Right.
Now, well,
Hey, do you like the
you and Turkey,
undercard though? Do you think it's weak? Do you think it's strong? How do you feel about the
that
undercard?
shit, that shit ass. That undercard ass, man. Ain't no disrespect. Like Benavidez card better than this.
Right.
Shit, the card that they had before was better than this. Like, this shit like a grassroots joint. This joint ass. Like Lester Martinez and Belly fight. That joint ass.
Damn.
The Inouye card probably be better than this.
Anyway, card might
No
be better.
right.
I don't know because
But they should
they
have
do
put
got
they could have put Inouye on this card. That's what
right,
they should have did. They should have put Inouye
right.
on this card.
On this card with Terence Crawford and Canelo and made that bitch even bigger. Yep,
You
you're
feel
right.
me?
It gave us all the fights tonight. Yeah,
They could have had. They
instead of
could have
just
had.
having it the next night. Right. That shit makes
They
so
could
much
have had
sense.
Stone Cold Steve Nelson open up the fight. Let's after that fight. Inouye, Coleman, then Bud and Nello. That fight, that card would have been lit. Pay per view shit. Know what I mean? But yo, this whole week, ain't his fights right now on?
I
He
think
been fights
so.
all week.
Yeah, it was fights on yesterday. I know Jaleel Hackett fought and won.
Yeah, he got that knockout yesterday. That joint was nice. But I thought that ref stopped it too early. He been stopping too many fights too early, yo. Then he the same ref that's gonna be for Canelo and Bud too.
Damn. Yeah, that would have been dope if they would have added anyway to this card, though. Honestly, that should have been dope as fuck. Even though he a main event in himself, that should have been dope, nigga.
Yeah.
Just like they put David Benavidez and Devin Haney on the same fucking card, both of them main event fighters too. They put them niggas on the same card,
Yeah.
so
But they whole
that
card lit.
card so fucking lit.
They got Ben Rodriguez on that joint too, right?
And they got Dula Mason on there, if I'm not mistaken. Or does he fight earlier?
Yeah, and
No, I
Abdullah
think he on that
Mason.
card too. November 8th or November one of them damn
Yeah, he
dates.
on the card too. Yeah, he
Huh?
on a card. I think he opened up the card.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying with
Abdullah opened
Sam
up a
Note.
card.
Yeah, with Sam Notes for the
And
WBO at 135.
man, listen, Abdullah better beat the dog shit out that boy.
But that's what I'm saying. That's
Boy probably got a little power.
that car so fucking stacked. That car should be like this card. This card is worth more because it's for
Yeah,
undisputed. That card ain't even got no undisputed on it. You feel what I'm saying? So how can that card be better than this card? That's why I be saying they be fucking up boxing with that shit.
it's
Does
facts.
that not make sense though?
It's
All
real shit.
facts.
That card lit from beginning to end. That shit gonna be
From
bangers
beginning
from
to
beginning to
end.
end. Cause
Yeah.
they gonna open that joint up. When they open that joint up, they gonna open that motherfucker up. Cause
They're
the
gonna
white
open it
boy
up.
coming to fight. He punching.
Right.
Yeah, white boy punching. You feel me? But Abdullah, he gonna be on point because he ain't trying to touch that canvas again.
Right. And it's
Last
for a
fight, he
belt.
tightened all the way up. And I like it.
And
Yeah,
it's
and
for
I liked it.
Keyshawn Davis' belt. He can win that belt and all that shit Keyshawn Davis was talking. He can tell that nigga come back and get his belt back. You did all that talking on
Yep.
stage with me. Now I got your belt. See how tables turn. Now come and fight
Come
me.
eat, nigga. Yeah, come eat, nigga. Talking all that trash. Come eat, nigga. Come back and
All
get
that
your
shit
belt.
is misweight. You know what I'm saying? You did
Mm.
all that
You
talking,
know what might
and
be
now I got
crazy?
your belt.
I won't be surprised if Abdullah beats Sam Oates, him and Edward De Los Santos in the fight.
Hey, all
If they
facts.
in the
I've been
fight.
watching this guy on social media. His social media name is like Reus, Reus, and he out there in Philly. He out there in Philly, but he be doing like the food
Yeah,
reviews and shit. And he did this one food review on the spot out there. Y'all be having like a lot of different food trucks and shit.
yeah, we got a lot of food trucks out here.
Yeah,
We got
hey,
like tons.
man, he had this one. He had this one spot at this food truck with the with like Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Them bitches be hitting, bro.
Yeah. Them joints be whamming.
I
Them
ain't
joints be
never had no damn
whamming.
Philly cheesesteak egg roll, but that shit sound good as fuck.
Them joints be whamming. My man around the block be making them too. Them bitches be husky as shit. Them joints be
Damn,
whamming. Especially when
damn.
motherfuckers be having beef. Oh my god, them joints be whamming. You gotta come try
Right.
them out, man.
Yeah,
Come
I
to
definitely
Pueblo.
do. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? I know about the original Phillies. I never knew about the Philly. I seen that shit. I was like, oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
got to
it's
get
the
out there and try
as
that
well,
shit.
man. Yeah, it's not. You know, any city you go to, you mind your business and stay out the way. It's love everywhere you go. You know what
I
I'm
ain't really
saying?
seen that shit out here in the
And
Carolinas,
people
though. I
be
ain't even gonna cap. I ain't never heard of no Philly cheesesteak egg rolls until I seen that nigga page for real. I ain't seen that shit out here in the Carolinas. You know, I'm out here in North Carolina. I ain't seen that shit, though.
yeah, it's a couple people from Philly out there, John, too, though. Out the
They
Carolinas.
might have, but I
I got
just
some
ain't ran
family
across
out
that
there.
shit. Like I said, I seen it on the nigga review.
Mm.
I'm gonna try to make some of them hoes or see who's selling them bitches. Cause you know everybody ain't gonna make them bitches the
Yeah,
right
but
way.
you
You
make
feel
them
what I'm saying?
yourself.
You gotta find the right spot.
Mm-hmm. But them
You
Jones,
can't just
yeah.
go to anybody for
If
food
you
because
make them
all that shit
yourself,
don't
that's
be
the
tasting good. I
thing.
ain't gonna care.
Yeah, you make them yourself, them Jones will be popping off. You make them yourself. But yeah, up here, them bitches, they be husky than a motherfucker, dude, cuz they be husky. They be husky.
Yeah.
And they be good. They be
Hey,
good.
what new up
Who
and coming
Tony be
fighters
making?
y'all got out there right now, bro?
Up here,
Yeah, who y'all got
um,
out there that's coming up?
we got Ty Capone, we got Nah, we got motherfucker, the people Boots got, the people Danny got. We got this, what the fuck is this young boy name?
Shit, I heard Danny about to fight
Damn,
again.
what's this young boy? Now he decking shit. Young boy decking shit. The fuck this young? He's a Dominican kid. Damn, what the fuck is his name? What is his name? It's a Dominican kid. Just not be. It's this Dominican kid coming out of Philly, right?
Gotcha.
Trust. I don't know his name. I forgot his name. He's nice. He's nice, but he's decking shit, mopping shit. He's nice. He fast footwork on the beam ski. Shakur know who he is. Shakur know who he is. Last time Shakur was in the city, he sparred and beat the shit out of Shakur. Shakur know who he is,
Damn.
and that's a fact. Hey, Corey, you know Shakur know who he is. Definitely
Damn.
do. This is
You
Dominican
say a
kid. I get his
Dominican
name by
kid.
tomorrow. Yeah, I had the Dominican kid name by tomorrow. He young boy,
Damn.
nice, and I'm see can I get some footage of him too. I'm see can I get some footage of him too. And I'm gonna post it. See can I get some footage of him. He nice. You know, he fast, footwork great. His power is crazy. That's the
What
key thing
division
is his
he at?
power. What division he at 135? He
Okay,
at
okay.
135, 140.
Damn.
He be in Bozy gym a lot. He be in Bozy gym a lot. You know, Shakur
Hey,
trying
then
to
we
spar
hey
him.
we gotta see what 140 do too, nigga. 140 got some smoke, nigga.
He got smoke. That's what I'm saying. 154 and 140 got smoke.
Hell yeah,
140 got
140.
smoke.
Hey, niggas gotta see Gary. Niggas gotta see my boy.
Yeah.
It's a couple of boys out there at 140 though. Like them niggas gotta be ready to fight.
Like
And that's what I'm
Gary,
saying.
Batiste, and Pitbull,
It's
them
so many
boys, man.
fighters,
Them
bro. We
boys
should have a
different.
fight every week.
Them boys different. I love Tio, but Tio competition gonna be them guys, man. You know, Tio and Gary gonna be a rumble. That should be a rumble. That gonna be a rumble. But you know, Tio and Shakur happening, so we gonna see what's up with that. Tio knocking Shakur out. I don't know why, but it's like every time he fight great competition, he always show up and show out. And
You
the shit
got
that
Tio
happened to
knocking
Richard Comey,
score out.
yeah,
What the fuck,
yeah.
man?
The reason I say that,
Knocking
right,
Shakur
because
out?
when, when Richard Comey was the boogeyman at 135, nobody was giving him a fight. He was the IBF champion.
Richard
No one
Comey
champion
ain't
was
got
scared to fight
half the
him.
fucking skill set Shakur Stevenson got all facts. Come on, man.
No, listen. At that time, you hear me? Cause at that time, Richard Comey was the IBF champ. He was a
They said the
beast.
same
Shakur wasn't
about
even at 135
Lomachenko.
yet. He was at
Them niggas
146.
skill sets ain't no Shakur big bro. Come on, man. Knocking Shakur out?
Right.
Shit.
Watch. Remember, I told you this day. You're gonna be like, damn,
I
facts
promise
told
you.
me. Watch. He gonna put that.
I promise you, we gonna chop it up. But I'm just saying, damn, not knocking them
He
out.
gonna put that in the
Man,
bed.
Shakur is the defensive mind.
I seen like that's like that Williams to pay the fight, man. I'm gonna be real. He lost that shit, man. Like that
Who?
cop you box punch, man.
Who
Shakur lost
lost?
that fight, man. Shakur, man.
That nigga trying to get me going tonight. You hear me? That nigga trying
Because
to get
I'm
me
gonna keep it
going
real. If Shakur
tonight.
would have kept it in the middle of the ring and fought his fight, he would have beat the shit out of it. He like you see, he would have knocked Cepeda out. But by him listening to Turkey, not doing that time, nigga, you wasn't doing Tom and Jerry. When you had the best moments of the fight, it was in the center of the ring. That's your fight. But when you backed up on the ropes, you backed up on the ropes the whole night of the fight, and that's his fight. You watching him punish you with the right. That shit
But he
always
was
reflect your
missing.
face.
That nigga Cepeda wasn't landing flush. He was missing. That shit was grazing off of
Nah,
Shakur. Shakur was making him
that shit
miss.
was good. That shit was there. He buckled him. That shit was there. He was all in his
Oh.
face. That's what I'm saying. But listen,
So you telling me Shakur was hurt? Shakur was hurt in that fight?
yeah, Shakur was hurt. Even his daughter knew he was hurt.
Man,
Watch,
come
Tio gonna
on,
get him.
man.
Tio gonna get him. Now I mean, Tio gonna get him. Tio gonna get
He
him.
took some unnecessary
And
shots, but I don't
Shakur,
think he
man,
ever got hurt.
that's the only thing Shakur can do. To me, that fight might look like Shakur and Edwin De Los Santos all over again. If Tio can't cut the ring off.
If T.O. cut
Tio
the
can't
ring
cut
off, he
that ring
still don't
off
knock
before the
Shakur
black
out.
belt.
T.O. ain't got
Yeah.
one punch power to knock Shakur out.
At
You
140,
know,
we ain't see it yet. You feel me? At
nah, I don't think
135, he had
T.O.
some
got one
power,
punch
man.
power, and ain't nobody finna put no three to four punch combination on Shakur and land flush. His defense is too superb, so you have to have a one power knockout to be able to hit him with that one punch because it's not even a soul that walks the face of this earth that's going to land four consecutive or three consecutive shots flush on Shakur Stevenson to put something together to knock him out. That's how good his defense is, bro. So at the end of the day, T.O. will have to
His
show
defense
that
is
strength
good.
that he.
I ain't gonna lie about that. His defense is good, but you got you. This is what I tell people, right? When they be like Shakur and Tank is a 50-50 fight, I be like, how, right? when his hands is fucked up.
His head.
You feel me? And if he take the loss, if he lose, he's gonna blame his hands. You feel me? We already know that. Even with this Tio fight, it's a 50-50 fight. But how can you be say that when his hands are fucked up? Yo, if my phone fall off, that means my phone died, y'all.
It's all
But his
good.
hands is the only problem I have with that.
Yeah.
If his hands wasn't fucked up, then I give him the edge on a lot of things. But by him having that, you
Right.
know, you giving these other fighters a big chance. You giving them a big chance. They hop on your ass and
Right.
mop you. That's why I can. That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers got an opportunity to do that, especially Tio, because he showed us with the Richard Comey, Lomachenko, and Josh Taylor fight. A lot of people counted him out, and he counted himself in and won all them fights. You feel me? Yeah, he
Right.
beat Lomachenko so bad to become undisputed. That nigga had top ranking ESPN blackballing him, saying he wasn't undisputed. Know what I mean? But man, it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. I just want to know how Shakur hands going to be. That's all I want to know, how his hands going to be. They're going to be 100% or 80%. Because, you know, beginning of the fight, it'd be like, yeah, my shit 100%. Then when they would have put on a bad performance, yeah, my hands was hurting. Bro, you just said your shit was 100%. Now your hands hurting. They come on with the lies. And another thing, I want to know why Bud got this therapeutic use exemption shot. You know, but hey, to each his own. But yeah, my phone about to die. I'm gonna pull up tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Pull up, cuz, so we can finish cooking this shit. Matter of fact, tomorrow the fight. So after the fight, we just pulled up. We just pulled up after the fight, and we all just watch that bitch together. You hear me? I'm about to put this phone on the charge.